Hey everyone, it's Neil, and I'm glad to be back. Today we're going to take a listen to my track using our new instrument called Sonara. It's a completely new vocal product using 3 incredible female vocalists. So let's check it out. Alright, so I'll just play through the track and then we'll talk about what I did and how I did it. We have Sonara playing the majority of the track and then some additive stuff. Alright, so that's the vibe of the track. Let's pick it apart and see what's going on. So on channel 1, I chose this particular preset, and within this preset, this is called 1 Sonara Vocals. There are a ton of what we call snapshots. Really, they're presets. So we've got voices in motion, straight pedals with all sorts of different options for you there. Triplet, same thing. All these options, and then dynamic textures, and that's where I started. So this is a sustained texture, as you can see in the name, ooh, and it's using the 3 singers, Kristen, Carla, and Allie. So if we listen to that, this is really like the harmony, multi-part. Yeah, you're hearing basically 3 notes creating these chords, the melodies on top of that. On another channel, we'll take a look at it. But really quick, I used this modulation source to create sort of some dynamics to the vocal performance. So the filter here with the cutoff, I'm just using this little controller, or over here. See this? Yeah, there it is. So the controller is modulating this large macro adjuster wheel, and you can see the tone, which is filter, has this purple ring, and as I move that control, it adjusts basically this, and you can automate that data. So that's what you're seeing down here. We've got modulation, and I have some panning going on, which I wrote as MIDI data to make it sort of move left and right. So moving on to like the main vocal motif, that's how they're referred to in Sonara. So again, this is in the second major preset. There are 3. I'll show you really quick. So if we go to side pane and pull this out, here's Sonara, the library tab, and there's 3. There's Sonara 1, which you've seen I'm using, which just says vocals, and 2 is motifs, and then 3 are the menus. Those are like the main presets to work from, and within each preset are snapshots. Cool. All right, so the second part is I chose Kristen out of the 3 vocalists to sing the lead. So we're going to hear that with the background. It's very ambient, which was by choice. So I have quite a lot of delay with repeats going on, and some reverb. And again, it is set and forget. So a decent amount of delay. The reverb, I crank the size up just to give it that really cinematic juiciness. I'm also using our plugin Vast, which is an impulse engine. and much more, which is very cool. And that's adding some more reverb ambience. The second half of this, it's the continuation with the sustains. I chose to switch vowels just for a little bit of a switch up here. So the second half starts up with ahs, whereas the first half was oohs. And with the lead vocals, there are motifs, and there's two sets in this case that I chose. So if we go to the fourth instance of Sonara, you're going to see that we're in A minor 2, Kristen solo. And that is found again under factory presets. If you go to A minor and then you start looking, oh, there's Ali solo, Carla, Kristen solo. And then there's a version 2 with another dozen motifs, melodies sung by each singer, which is really pretty incredible. The amount of content is mind-boggling. This is just scratching the surface of it. Let's listen to the second half. Really beautiful. So something to mention at this point, the first pass through, you're seeing single notes, and that's all it was, right? So you're listening to a motif sung by Kristen. And then when I went to the second batch of these, another 12 motifs, the center here, you're seeing it's in 3 octaves, is the main vocal. But what we also did was we tracked whisper versions. And I've got that playing out of channel 1 here, and it's panned over to the left. There's another channel. So together you have a much richer lead vocal with this accompanying sort of like whisper effect, and I really love it. And again, using this giant macro, I was playing with the gate, so that was just to have a little extra fun with things. So let's see. So this would be the main vocal here. With the gate on. Let's pull that back. And then an octave up. Really subtle. And then an octave down. More breathy. That is the second half of the vocal melody, and the first half, just to recap. So the first half is sustains that are oohs, and then it switches over pretty seamlessly to ahs, and we have Kristen singing the solo vocal, and it continues with her second batch of 12 solo vocals, or motifs as they're referred to create the piece. Underneath that is something really interesting, and I think unique to this vocal product. Let's take a listen. So they're like these vocalizations, they're not words. Some of them are syllables, and they can be rhythmic, and it just creates this sort of atmosphere, which I thought was really interesting. And I also used the gate again to create a little bit more motion with it. So the gate is on, and again, you can see as this macro knob is pushed up, these parameters that have the purple ring is controlled by that will go up. So if I play that in conjunction with all of the other vocals, So there's a lot of subtleties going on. There's a very like whispery sort of vocal vibe happening underneath her lead vocal. I think it's really satisfying. So to sort of round this out so it felt like it was a full piece, I added a few other elements. We don't need to go into great detail, but there's a piano sort of hitting some low bass notes, a little melody follow, and then from solo textures, let me pull this other contact instance over that I'm using. So the piano is our Allure upright, which sounds amazing. And then solo textures, which is a product that came out recently. It's violins, violas, and cellos. And then I went to Gravity 2 to just get a cool boom. And then actually used Damaged Uncharted 88, which is like a percussive experimental piano library to create some rhythm, which you'll see down here. So let's play the whole track with those parts in. Cool, so that's my track. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is just the tip of the iceberg for Sonara. Check out Heavyocity.com for more details like the product overview video, the preset playthrough video, audio demos, and much more. And make sure to click thumbs up on this video. It really helps us reach more people. And also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thanks, and take care.